It's your boy Michael, straight from What's Cookin NYC podcast, and we have a very, very, very special guest today. I'll call him a Brooklyn legend. I'll call him a Brooklyn GOAT, but I don't want to say too much. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yeah, what's growling? You know what it is. Big deal from the spot. Just don't make it hot. You ain't growling, wilding. Get your money up and not your funny up.
That's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good intro, by the way. That's
that
probably, no, I'm saying with you, like that's probably one of the best intros somebody gave me in a long time. I appreciate that.
Man,
so hold on, you just go by Michael, no nickname, just Michael.
I say it's only one Mike, Chalk Cena. You know what I'm saying? You got the big dude because I was calling myself a big dude for like 4 years ago.
So I don't just go by one Mike. Yo, one Mike.
Oh, yeah, one Mike. Yeah, I do go by one Mike.
This nigga said it's Michael. I'm here from What's Cookin.
Yeah.
Nigga, what's your boy, one Mike? You already know.
White boy shit.
Come on, talk your shit, man.
All right, so look. So I wanna get down to the facts, right? Explain the concept or the name Wavy World. Let's start there.
So Wavey's World, how that came about, son. So you know, niggas get nicknames when people give you nicknames.
Yeah, correct.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of nigga I give myself the nickname, bro. I called myself Wavy and people just started rocking with it.
Tight shit.
So I've been calling myself Wavy since a youngin', right? Because shout out to my guy Spence, my son T1. So we both had waves in the hood that was crazy, right?
Oh, okay.
But niggas gave him a nickname, bro, and he had the toughest nickname I ever heard of.
Wow.
Spin Laden.
Spin Laden is
niggas is calling him Spin Laden. So I was jealous. I'm like, damn, I want a nickname. Niggas ain't giving me a nickname. My waves is crazy too. So I'm like, yo, fuck that. I'm thinking of different names. Wave On.
Wave On's not that bad though.
But it was more like Waves On. Like Wave On.
I see what you're saying.
Like, you know what I mean? So I was running with that. And then I was like, nah, people ain't fucking with that. So I was just like Wavy. And then niggas started calling me, yo, Wavy. And you know, I started the YouTube channel in 2012 and I just called it Wavy's World because basically I'm giving you my world through my eyes. It's Wavy's World, baby.
Oh shit. Giving you the world, giving him his world through your eyes. That's
my eyes.
Through his eyes. That's
Wavy
tough.
Eyes.
That's a tough message. Shit.
Yeah, you feel me?
Shit, I'm gonna have to use that for a caption though. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna give you a copyright though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I come up. I think it is, you know, on a regular.
Easy on the regular.
I come up with stuff on a regular.
Yeah, so that's all right. So yeah, we definitely go viral because that's me too and shit. All right, so explain the DILF. Where did you get that? Why?
So DILF, that came from, you know, as soon as I had a kid. You know, I'm like, yo, all the girls got MILFs.
Yeah.
Mama like to, you know, fucking shit like that. So I'm like, damn, dads, we ain't really got nothing.
Yeah, we ain't got nothing.
So I started calling myself DILF. I started saying Big DILF, like time to time. And then shout out to Cheryl. Cheryl was my people's, good people's. She hit me up. She was like, yo, that Big DILF thing, you should start like doing that a little more. Like start repping that a little more. I never heard myself call him a DILF. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna call myself the Big DILF.
The Big DILF, yeah. So, I've never heard I swear to God, I think you started a trend with that shit because I've never heard that phrase ever until you said that.
It been around. Because if I Google it, I see stuff that say DILF.
Yeah, of course.
But nobody even ever really like, yo, DILF.
DILF, yeah.
Shout out to my guy Ashley Larry. He be using it now, calling himself a DILF. But you know, I started that DILF thing.
I literally last year on my birthday, I called myself a DILF.
Yeah.
And I haven't brought that word back in 20s, and I got no kids.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just the energy. It's more than just, you know, this Big DILF energy. Like you come in, you know, you're in a spot making it hot.
Well, technically, I got kids. It's got to be on the girl, though, or, you know, chest, breast, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah,
but
you know what I'm saying? But no kids in general.
Okay, I was a little lost there. I was like, huh?
Fucking the heads up, you know what I'm saying? But
Got you.
I want to lead off into this, right? So you said you started your YouTube channel in 2012, right?
Facts.
And now we are in the year of 2023. And you know, I always, you know how we had just talked before this or whatever, we talk about consistency and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I want you to stress the importance of like telling, like, because, you know, I don't know if you peep, there's been a rising of influx of content creators trying to do YouTube, and, you know, TikTok also made it popular to do that.
Everything, yep.
Could you stress the importance of just staying consistent and just like never giving up? Because I got another follow-up question to ask you after that.
So yeah, it's heavy on the, you know, staying consistent and never giving up because, like I said, I started my YouTube channel in 2012. I didn't really start getting noticed until 2018. That's when I did that video with the Patron bottle.
Yeah.
So imagine if I would have been like, yo, did a year or two and it's like, yo, this shit ain't working. It ain't for me. F it. It took me that long. You know, my thing is like, I always say this, if you believe, you will achieve.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you believe it, you're going to achieve it. You feel me? Or you got to just keep doing it. You feel me? Only thing stopping you is you. A lot of times, we be hard on ourselves, or we be too much in our head. Or we be like, yo, what's a lot of people already doing this? I ain't gonna do this. I mean, you know, just do what you do. If you really feel like this is your purpose, just go for it, man. For real. And you never know who's watching. And then especially when you start something, you got a lot of people that support you and counting on you.
Correct.
Imagine you just stop. You letting everybody down.
Yeah, and that's a blessing if you have a lot of people supporting you when you
Yeah,
start.
hell yeah. I got
that's
a lot of
blessing.
support, man. And
Wow.
I left my job, right, in 2023. I left my job 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I still got people calling me to this day that still work there like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, you took that leap. You took that chance. Like, they living through me. You feel me? They living through me. And it's like, damn, son.
Yeah.
Y'all don't even know. Like, it's not easy. But they like, yo, but you took that chance though, man. You took that chance though. Like, because a lot of people want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, you need security, you need this and that, da da da. But like I said, if you believe you will achieve, man.
I ain't gonna cap. That's inspiring as fuck, and it also makes your circle. It also makes that quote you said come full circle.
Yeah.
Like they living through you, like through their eyes or whatever. And it's
Yes.
literally their eyes, but it was at your eyes first.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
just
gonna-
give you a glimpse of my world. This is my world.
That's fucking hard.
Nah, real shit, son. It'd be bigger than us too. When we doing
Yeah.
content and shit, it's bigger than us because people that's watching, it changed people's day and shit
Yeah,
like that.
it really do. Like,
You
and
know?
to even add, like, what has been the most surprising supporter? Like, somebody told you they was from, like, you know how like some artists would be like, well, supporting you live from New Zealand or some shit when you're fucking from the Ville or some shit. Yeah.
Well, it's always when somebody hit me up from Africa, that's amazing. Like,
Yeah. Full circle
like
shit.
from Africa, I'd be like, damn, all the way in Africa. Freaking,
Fun fact, he is from
I'm
like,
African.
Yeah, that's African, yeah.
I'm from Zambia. My father, shout out Pops, man,
Mm-hmm.
Papa Doc. But yeah, it'd be Africa, be Australia, it'd be
Hard.
it hit more because I sell merch too. You know, I sell the
Yeah,
face
you do.
masks, I sell
You
the
do.
durags.
Yeah, you do. You
So when
do.
people order from different countries too, I'll be like, what? Somebody from freaking Alaska or whatever, it just be crazy to me. Like, damn, I didn't even know they watching myself. And they
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
supporting buying it too. Cause that shipping fee to go out the country is a little more.
It's crazy.
You feel me?
It's
So
crazy.
yeah, it'd be dope.
It's crazy. I love it when, because I'm a businessman myself too. Like, I love getting international orders, but then I'm like, damn, I got to pay that fee. But then I realize it's
Yup.
bigger. Like you just said, it is bigger than us because, like, bro, you could be, what do you call this, national in the U.S., but when you international, shit,
man.
that hits different. It hits different or whatever. So I would even have a follow-up question, right? So, 2012, 2018 is when you blew up or whatever. When was the moment you knew, like, I'm gonna be somebody one day? When was that moment? Like, when did it all like hit in your head?
So when I came out my mom's pussy.
Shit, you
You feel me? When I came out, I already knew. Like, you know what I mean? When that's honestly when I knew. As soon as you're born, you already know.
That's a full circle moment.
For real.
And when I was growing up, I had a rap when I had a rap growing up or whatever. I was like
Actual rap.
actual rap. I
Let
was
me hear
like,
this.
it was like it all started in '99 before Instagram, before Vine. It's like then and when when my dad put the seed in my mom's pussy, and then everybody was like, Michael, whoa,
That's wild.
There was like flagrant foul or whatever. But looking back at it now, I've lived up to every expectation or somewhat hating remark that people said back then or whatever, like shattered all expectations. So I was like, the fact that you said it is full circle. That's fucking full circle.
Nah, that's real ish, son.
And I definitely got that shit from like Tupac, because Tupac was like, I started as a seed from semen and something like that. I was like, bro, that was like kind of pause, but I get it though. You know what I'm saying? So
That sounds like some what's saying shit because I watched the Wu-Tang series.
yes.
And then didn't what's saying had some crazy ass rap like that in the
Yeah.
beginning, RZA.
Yeah,
Like,
RZA.
like he says,
Yeah.
yeah.
sperm in the egg,
Everybody was like, what? But he was talking real shit.
Yeah,
You know
bro,
what I
he
mean?
gets it. Like, bro, you could like think about it. Like, okay, think about it like this, like imagery and like certain lines, because certain word choices just carry a concept further or whatever. If you easily just said, oh yeah, when my mom like gave birth, like it's not gonna hit the same if you said like when I popped out my mom's pussy. Like it's not gonna hit the fucking same.
real.
So okay, now I got my other question too. So when it comes to content creation, right? And I know you're working on something right now. What is the importance of like certain dialogue, word choice, because you really want to make every minute count. Like, what is your creative process to make a good video to your standards? Let's say that.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a real good question. So my thing is, right, like, since I started, like going viral and things like that, I noticed I have a lot of kids following me. You feel me? That's why I even changed the name, the meaning of Big Dilf. Before it was like Dad I like to fuck.
Yeah.
But kids be like, oh, Big Dilf. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. They calling me that. You feel me?
crazy.
So I changed it to Damn I Love Fatherhood. So you know, it's
That's
more,
hard.
it's more positive and shit. So my content be mainly like positive and shit like that. Like I don't really curse and stuff like
Yeah,
that
you,
in my
yeah.
content. You know, so I just keep it clean and you know, I just relate it to everyday stuff. Like, you know, I can make you make everything a skit. Like, see how we talked about, yo, you went to a job fair.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I know people wasn't wearing
Yeah.
what you wearing. He's like,
And
yo,
it
people
had
was in a ski
yeah,
mask.
skis
And
had
just
a
like
ski
that, I'm like, yo,
mask.
what if you did a skit where you go to an interview with a ski mask? It's like, yo, people doing anything with a ski mask.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it just come.
Calm.
It just come. It just come. The best stuff is be relatable and stuff people won't even think about. You
Yeah,
feel me?
relatable and think like honestly unpredictable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I have and it's so funny it's so funny you like I guess brought it like my ideas not even full circle but like it just gave me more push.
Yeah.
Cuz I was telling like my guys like I have this we call ourselves like came from nothing or whatever, but I branched off and said, "No, I want to say PTE cuz I want to push the envelope cuz growing up I'm a
Ooh,
wrestling
tough.
fan." And I used to, there was these two guys, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, you know, D-Generation X or whatever.
Of course.
And they literally got like, yeah, you could be like the cool, calm or whatever. But when Shawn did that, when he formed that stable or whatever, at first the televisions didn't like it. But then they realized, no, this is edgy television. People love it. I realized that it's important to like, yeah, it's important to be edgy, but still be positive while you're doing it or whatever the case may be. So, wow, that's a,
Yeah.
you just pushed it. I was like, wow, because you dead said it outside, like, yo, that's dead as skit.
Nah, facts. Yeah, everything be a skit. You gonna make really any and everything a skit, son.
Yeah.
Just you know, just gotta have a. I don't know. It's
That's
just-
even positive that you flipped a DILF. How did you, the fact I did not know that. How did you flip DILF into, damn, I love fatherhood? That's hard.
Cause you know, you really
That's hard.
Me being a father, you really sit back and be like, damn, I love fatherhood.
I love fatherhood.
I'm like, oh shit, Dilf. Let's change it. You feel me?
That's my God. Yeah, you come up and show on the spot. I definitely hear that.
You have to, for real.
All right, so you know, this is probably a question you probably get all the time. Explain, how did you meet Wiz? How did that come together?
Oh, shout out to my guy Wiz, man. That's your Wiz. Shout out to Wiz. That's
Mr.
the
Black and
homie,
Yellow. Like, how did
OD.
you do that?
So how did that happen, yo? So when my shit was going crazy, 2018, what I used to do was go to my followers, right? And just be swiping them quick. And if, you know, you see like a blue, whoever got a blue check, I see if I can follow back.
Same,
So I
same.
saw Wiz Khalifa, right? I'm like, hell no, this ain't.
Yeah,
Ain't
no
no
fucking
black,
way.
ain't no
Yeah.
black and yellow. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So I look, it's dead. Him, I'm on his page. Like, what the fuck? Wiz Khalifa following me?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
So I
outta here.
DM'd him like, yo, what the fuck is a pleasure? Da da da.
Yeah, that's
It's
genuine.
just a scene. I'm like, damn, he egged my shit. I'm doing too much. Fuck. Fuck, I'm doing too much. He was like, this nigga's a groupie. So whatever. Fuck that. A week passed. I comment again. Hey, yo, da da da. Whatever. Nothing.
Nothing.
So now it's getting to the point where he's commenting on my stories.
Wow.
I'm like, this nigga watching my stories.
That's mad
like,
intimate. I ain't
OD,
gonna
because it's not like he commented on my videos. He's in my stories.
Yeah, I
like,
ain't gonna
yo,
lie, that's a flex.
so
I
I'm
don't
like,
care what
oh
nobody
shit.
say.
So I'm like, yo, I would love to meet you. Like, da da da. He said, yeah, whatever. And then that's when I was going hard selling the durags, the Velvetas.
Yeah.
So it used to be a thing I used to do to promote my merch. Anybody I see was silky, I used to grab them up, tie it in front of my car, and give them a Velveeta. Whoever I caught with like fake velvet durags, I grab that shit up, tie it in front of my car. So he used to write me like, yo, cuz,
W promo.
I need one of them shits. I don't want to end up like these niggas, you know, in the front of the car. I'm like, yo, you crazy. What's up? I'm trying to link you. I'll give you one. He said, oh, I got a stylist in New York. I said, nigga, fuck that. I'm trying to link you.
Fuck that.
So I started doing my research on Wiz a lot, and I saw he lived in LA. You know what I mean? And then I reached out to him like, yo, I'm gonna be in LA and so it'd be, you know, amazing if I could meet you. He said, all right, cool, whatever. So one of his mans in Taylor Gang, they added me and hit me up. They asked for my number and shit. So when I get to LA,
that's hard.
nigga, they called me FaceTime. It's Wiz on the phone. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, what you doing? I'm like, yo, I'm at Complex Con. He said, how that shit? It's like, it's regular cool, nigga. He's like, yo, you want to come to the crib? I'm like, yeah, but I'm like with like 3 people. He said, it don't matter, nigga. You good? Like, just come through.
You good. The sanction.
Nigga, I got to the crib, bro. The rest is history, bro. You know what it felt like? It felt like a friend that I had from young that went, left the hood, got rich, and I saw him. You know, I didn't see him in a minute, so we just chopping up. That's how I felt, bro. I was at his crib for hours. I fell asleep. All that we rapping,
freestyling. Oh yeah, that's the
after
best
that, we
kind
been
of
locked
vibe.
in, son. Nigga went on my website, bought merch. Yo, everything, bro. Amazing, son.
And you know,
amazing person.
You know, I'm gonna give you like your flowers too, right?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So
Valentine's Day is coming up too.
W analogy. That's it. All right, so you peeped how you said, right? You give like, it's like the friend that, you know, they got lit, came back to the hood or whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, there was this video, right? And I knew this is when I realized like there are content creators that make content and entertainment or whatever, and there are content creators who make entertainment content and then still tie it back to giving back or whatever. There was this one video you had, and it was all these kids. You were coming out of your building, or I think it was your building. If it wasn't your building, don't matter. And it was mad kids, and you was like stay in school or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's the skit like my older self appreciated now, because like, bro, imagine a lit guy. It doesn't matter how lit they are. They're lit enough to have a notable appearance or whatever. Come back and still try to be a person for the kids or a person for the people. Like that's some, bro, I ain't gonna cap. That's some shit I wish I seen a lot more. Like in general.
No, facts. You know what it is? Why I do it and why it hits so much more for me? Because you know, us influencers, we like the new celebrities now.
Yeah, we are.
So like kids really look up to us more than they look up to their parents and shit. So I'm like, why not push the positive out there? Because, you know, they're going to listen to it.
Yeah.
And then I'm from Brownsville, bro. That's like one of the worst hoods in Brooklyn. So
the worst.
we ain't really got too many positive influences. So it's crazy, right? I seen a lot, been through a lot, done a lot, shit like that. So the next generation, I see they following.
Yeah.
After nobody's talking to these kids like, yo, don't do what we did. Do this, stay in school, da-da-da. Nobody's doing that, you feel me? So I come around and I do that shit. You feel me? Because nobody did it for us.
Nobody did it for us, yeah.
For real. So
and they just in the jungle, like they just got sent to the jungle,
bro.
and they be like, you got to bring back a lion head, you got to bring back an elephant skin. I'm like, bro, what the? I don't even know how to do that. Like,
and you know what made me really start doing that, right? Because there'd be times I walked around in Brownsville, and then kids would be like, yo, what you doing out here? What the heck you doing in Brownsville? I'm like, yo, I'm from Brownsville.
Yeah.
No, you're not. There's no way you from Brownsville. I'm like, yo, listen. You represent the hood. The hood don't represent you. You feel me? Just because you live here don't mean you gotta be this.
Yeah, that's
and that's when I'm like, yo, I gotta preach that shit more into the hood because them not believing that I'm not from here is like, damn, what they think of this shit? Like, it's just where you living. It's just where you at for now. This is not forever.
That's hard.
You know what I mean?
That's hard. That's hard. And it's another thing you did too in that story you was telling, right? See, a lot of people like to pretend that not even I want to say a lot of people just fabricate. Or like we ran into each other, whatever. But there was this. I'm gonna call back to what my man's Don Fetty said with the prolific fabric or whatever. He would dead ass hit celebrities up to I would like you to get on this merch or whatever. And the simple fact that you relay your story in a transparent point of view, it's real. Like if I fuck with you and I fuck with your shit, like bro, I'm gonna reach out. Like, And I always tell people like. I would never reach out. Like, I don't care how clouded up you are. If I don't like you, I just don't like you enough. It's just what it is or whatever. And the simple fact that you did that, it proves that the formula that I have still works. And people like to pretend, oh yeah, we linked in short. I'm like, bro, you know you hit him up or whatever. But the simple fact that he like saw your shit or whatever, and then and you understand like, okay, ig this shit. But the simple fact that you didn't even get the public support yet, but then you got the intimate connection. That's way better, in my opinion. That's hard. That's hard.
I don't really call him a friend, like for real.
A friend.
Know what I mean?
When you could call somebody you looked up, not even looked, you watched on screen, like on my phone, like, oh my God, Wiz Khalifa.
You know what's crazy? And it's a quote I use to this day. So when I first met Wiz, after I left him, bro, I was listening to mad Wiz Khalifa. And I knew all the words. And I'm like, yo, I didn't realize I was a fan. And you know what's crazy? I always say this. It hit different when you actually know the person.
Yeah, it hits different.
Because all the words I'm listening to, like, yo, he really lived his life. I seen this. This is what he talking about. I see him do this. Shit hit different when you meet them in real life, son. The words hit different,
it really hits different. And it's like, it's like I ain't gonna cap like when we was like reaching out to you, like my shout out Brees or whatever, when he was reaching out to you or whatever, I was like, yo, DT, this is fucking, I was even telling Brees like that's fucking hard, and I said, DT, this is fucking hard. I'm about to like I don't even know how I'm
y'all was surprised y'all was surprised I hit you back? You was surprised a little? Nah, not at all, right?
Bro, but it's like the
because some people be like surprised, like I'll be like, nah, I'm cool. Like
you cool people or whatever, and but it's like for me, it's like when I like you, even if you're my friend, I would like fanboy out you, no homo shit, and I even want to.
Nah, that's love.
That's love. Like
I've been trying to do this skit for so long, bro.
Not on some Cam Thomas shit, but like, bro, like this fucking the nigga that said no homo in the Brooklyn Nets or whatever. He was dropping mad points.
I know about that.
Points. Yeah, they fined him for saying no homo for showing love to his homie. That's fucking nuts.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's fucking
crazy.
nuts.
That's recent?
Yeah, that's recent.
Oh, I ain't know about that shit.
Word?
I gotta look that up. I ain't know that. That's crazy.
And I'll still say like I had to tell myself like how am I like gonna act or whatever, because I have like two sides of me, right? Where I could play it cool, or I could be the entertainer with it. You know what I'm saying? And me and D, that's why me and DT go out a lot, because he was like, I'm the cool one and you're the cool, but the life of the party side or whatever.
Yeah.
And it literally inspired a skit out of that I was telling you about, how we would go to lookalike celebrities and say, hey, we ran into LaMelo Ball. Now I end up going to we ran it. What was the first one? I'm trying to even. The fact that I don't remember is kind of crazy. But I ran into. It's like it's so many people so quickly or whatever, and I was like, damn, I don't even know what to say, what I want to do or whatever. But I was like, I'm just gonna let it flow, or whatever. And now it's just like, wow, like you're really, to see how cool you are and then hear how you like maneuver and just approach like certain shit is just, that's hard. That's hard.
Of course, man. You see, I move Dolo.
Yeah.
For the most part, you feel me?
Dolo,
like, he
that's
asked me
hard.
what people coming with. I'm like, shit, Dolo.
That's Dolo, yeah.
I be moving Dolo, son. Niggas will hold you up for real. You know what I mean?
All right, so to keep the conversation going, in the podcast format, I was gonna ask you, so that viral video, you know what I'm talking about too, Brooklyn, the Barclays Center.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
And explain the importance of, explain the backstory of that, and then and it ties into my main question, the importance of making your moments count. So explain the backstory of the Barclays or whatever, and then explain what's the importance of making your moments count, as far as from your perspective.
All right, so that's honestly right. I was at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You feel me? So let me give y'all a little. Nah, I mean, y'all probably be mad at me for spilling a little tea, but it is what it is. So what me and my peoples do when it comes to concerts, we always buy the cheapest ticket, and then when we get inside, we Photoshop it to the floor, and we end up on the floor. This is already out, because some YouTuber did a video like this and already put it out. So a lot of people know this though.
Wow.
So that's what we do, right? So that concert, right? That was when Meek Mill just first came home. It was a reform concert.
Yeah, reform,
so we bought the cheapest tickets. Tickets was probably like $30. We were supposed to be sitting on top of the freaking arena. You know what I mean? So anyway, we walking around, da-da-da. We go to some seats. I think they tell us to move from there. So now we sneak into one of the, the boxes, the skybox joint, the little suites. So now we in the suites watching the show. I remember this like yesterday. That's when Kodak was on. So we just watching the joint. We in there for a little minute, know what I mean? And next thing you know, security coming. It was like, yo, y'all gotta leave, da-da-da. I'm like, damn, we was good right here. We was chilling. So next thing you know, we like, yo, what we gonna do? My man said, yo, let me see the ticket, boom, boom, boom. Photoshop the joint, put the floor. Next thing you know, we on the floor, bro. We walk up right to the front. Lil Wayne performing right now. And the next thing you know, Meek Mill come on. So then Meek Mill was like, yo, I'm in Brooklyn. Who wanna teach me how to milk? My fault. Y'all got tissue somewhere? My joint is running.
That's hard. I knew you did that to make your moment, and I just knew it. Like, you did something.
You just thought it or whatever. Good looking.
Ooh.
You do that shit like a white boy. You white, right? Yeah, that makes sense. You used to play baseball? Nah. What you do? Volleyball?
I know you in the gym though.
Something.
I know you in the
sport.
gym.
Fencing?
I know you in the gym though.
Something.
I know you in the gym though. Yeah.
Yeah, my fault, little blow nose break. My boy came with the perm, look like Cat Williams. What's good?
Right,
So like I said, right place, right time. We in the front. And Meek Mill, this is around the time, I don't know if you saw, he did a video that went viral with him, Millie rocking that joint was nasty.
Terrible. Sorry, Meek, you're my boy.
Yo, I'm in Brooklyn. Who want to teach me how to Millie rock? So we right there in the front. So my boy's just like, yo, him. I'm like, hell no, I'm not going to say, I'm not a dance. I don't dance for real.
Yeah.
So they're like, him. I'm like, hell no. So I'm trying to move away. My boy's just pushing me. And yo, it's like a spotlight going around, and it just happened to stop on me. And I had the a green velvet durag, so the shit's shining.
The shit's shining.
He like, yo, you want to come up here? I'm like, all right. He said, yo, come up. I come up there, and next you know, other people started coming up. I get up there. Did a girl go first or a dude went first? I think a girl went first. She's doing her thing. She killing it to me. So Meek Mill like, yo, all right, who next? I want somebody to really show me. I'm like, what the fuck he want to see? Niggas do a split or some shit. What the fuck he want? So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Nobody was like, they gonna go next. I'm like, fuck it, let me go. So I'm doing my little shit. I'm thinking, what I'm gonna do. And then my shit used to always be when I go out, I used to rip my tank top and the parties and shit, you feel me? So I take my hoodie off, I throw it to my niggas, and I just rip my shit off and start wilding, bro. Like it wasn't even on no like, yo, you gotta seize the moment. I wasn't even like that's really just me.
Just genuine, bro.
That's just
you
me.
you get it. What
And that's my thing.
you get it.
Why I was so happy about that moment, because that I wanted to show niggas like, yo, I'm not just an online nigga behind the
this is
phone.
real. This is
me
real.
in real life. You gonna get
Well,
this 24/8. You
Wait,
feel me?
What battle rapper said he was like, this is real, raw, authentic. Oh,
I don't know. I don't watch battle
Arsenal,
rap.
yeah,
Oh,
Arsenal,
okay.
yeah. So, but it's the fact that you said that was real is like, bro, it's like it reminds me on some Black Gibby shit when you were saying
Yeah,
that shit or
bro.
whatever.
It's really me.
And then like, and that's like literally how I'm getting my start. People like, no, Mike, you need to take content serious because I was like, I posted a post on Facebook yesterday. I was like, social media cannot capture how funny I really, really can be or whatever. Because we was in Times Square. Because I went to the I went to the red stairs on Times Square for the first time yesterday. And I've been in New York like almost my whole life. And fun fact, I went to boarding school in Philadelphia. So when you talk about Meek Mill, it's like a full circle moment for me too or whatever. And the simple fact, I was like, yo, this is the simple fact that you said you was just being yourself. That's literally how it is.
That's all it
for me.
is. That's crazy. You say you went to the rest steps for your first time.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro.
Yeah, Instagram don't really like me. I'm not gonna lie. My skits is not funny. It's entertaining.
Entertaining, yeah.
It's entertaining, but it's not funny. I'm funny in person. Like
Yeah, funnier, yeah.
I'm funny as hell. That's why I want to do like my podcast and shit like that because show more my personality.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do more videos like that, just being yourself for real, not like actually planning this whole skit.
not planning a skit. Yeah.
Just being yourself, because we gonna be like, yo, this nigga's stupid. And that's why I like Gideon so much. Gideon,
Gideon,
that nigga just
shout out
himself. Like
Gideon.
he's stupid, bro.
Stupid.
Like, yo, that nigga, he just remind me of so much of myself.
All right, so to even piggyback off Gideon or whatever, what has been like your favorite person you worked with so far? Like out of content wise or just in general?
My favorite person, that's tough. My
Yeah, it's a
favorite
lot.
person I
It's a
worked
lot
with,
to narrow
it's
down.
a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I like everybody I worked with. My son
Okay.
Holly, shout out Holly.
Yeah, shout out Payback
Shout outs
Holly.
Tubby. I love
Shout
working
out
with Tubby.
Shout out Tubby.
Shout outs. Everybody, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Everybody. Okay,
It's
okay.
Everybody I love working.
Okay.
For me, I pick and choose who I want to work with. It's not like
Good shit,
I don't
yeah.
force collabs.
Yeah, force collab.
And
yeah,
I don't do
that.
shit. Oh, this nigga he lit, he got numbers, so I'm gonna do shit. I don't care about none of that shit.
Yeah, same.
Yo, I hate when
same.
people invite me out, be like, yo, what's the name gonna be this? Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Just to get me out. Nigga, I'm gonna go out if I wanna go out. I'm gonna do this if I wanna do it.
Yeah.
I don't care about none of that, bro.
That's
I'm from the
why-
hood. I've been doing my thing with
Yeah.
or without whoever, bro. I don't, you know what I mean?
Bro, it's so funny you said that because me and DT were the same. Like we don't really care. Like
Yeah,
if we
don't
like
care
you,
for
we
names.
like you.
Yeah,
We like you,
yeah.
we like you. That's really
If it's a vibe, it's a vibe.
all right. So now, right? So I seen this video, right? And we was talking about it earlier, but we was like how these TikTokers like trying to stomp me out like a style. Like,
Oh,
like a
yeah,
style
yeah,
or
like,
whatever.
yeah, to get
so
sturdy.
what's since you were making content since 2012 and it's now 2023, what has been the biggest like difference in content making as opposed to then and now?
Shit. Everybody's doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, like, and then the reasons why people doing it, a lot of people just doing it just for clout, for little hood clout, just to be lit or whatever. My reason was like, I want to get in movies. I want to be an actor. I want to show my creative side for real. You feel me? Like, yo, you know what was on my inspiration, bro? One of my favorite shows was Chappelle's show.
Yes,
that was
yes.
one of the best shows I ever watched in my life as a kid. And it's like, yo, I want to do that. I want to do sketches. I want to do shit like that. So I feel like now everybody just doing it.
Yeah.
Everybody just doing whatever type of content. The shit that's hitting right now, I see everybody doing an interview type shit.
Public. Yeah, I was
So
about to ask you
it's
that.
more followers now.
Yeah.
You know, it's more followers now. People just doing it just to do it. No reason, no purpose, no anything. You feel
And
me?
to even piggyback off that, right? So, public news or whatever. Like I said, I did my homework or whatever. Happy hour. I want you to talk about that a little bit.
Oh, shout outs Happy Hour. So I ain't gonna lie. I jack niggas interview waves. You feel me? Because, yo, I was on 42nd Street maybe like about 2 months ago. Maybe like 3 months ago. And yo, bro, I was just out there. I think I went out there for a show, and then I was just walking. I was like, let me go to 42nd Street. And I see everybody doing the interview shit. Yo, I had no lie, probably like 5 people waiting in line to interview me.
Wow.
I'm like, damn, this is
Yeah.
really a thing?
Yeah, you talked about that in your comments.
I'm
Actually.
like, yo,
yeah.
this really a thing?
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm about to do this shit because they all asking the same questions, shit that don't make no sense. So I'm like, yo, I genuinely want to know. So, all right, this is how this came about, right? One day I was in my car. This day it was in one of my moods. Like I wasn't happy, I wasn't sad. I was just like, blah. You feel me? So I went to this spot. It was closed. So I just sit in my car and I'm just thinking. And I saw these kids walk by. It was like probably a group of 5. And I see them looking at my car. They walk by and I'm just watching them. They cross the street, they look on their phone, and they come back to me. I'm like, I already know what's up.
Yeah, I already know.
So they come to my car, they knocking on the door. Yo, what's up, Wavey? What's up, Wavey? So I get out the car and I'm like, yo, what up, y'all? Da da da. They mad. The kids, oh my God, I can't believe it's Wavey. It's Wavey.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro, my whole mood changed for the rest of the day. And I was like, yo, damn, that makes me happy.
Wow, good
Put
shit.
smiles on other people's face, recognition. That shit makes me happy.
Yeah,
So I'm like, yo, I wonder what makes other people happy. You feel me? So that's when I started the happy hour because I want to know what makes
What
other
makes
people
you
happy.
happy?
What makes you happy? Because a lot of people don't know. They think pussy, money,
Drugs.
weed, the regular shit. But what really makes you happy? And I realized that day that's what made me happy.
And when they give you like a general answer, like explain.
Yeah, like I want to know.
Elaborate.
Like, no, explain, get into detail with it. Because sometimes you find out shit about yourself you didn't even know. Like, word, I like this, da, da, da. But I'm about to change the happy hour to the wavy hour.
That would be hard. Yeah,
Because the happy hours, because that's what I'm about to work on with the podcast. It's more than a podcast, it's more like a show. I got the wavy hour, then I got this other shit.
And it's funny because the happy hour you're drinking, and it's like that's a good analogy.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
that's why I'm dead in the happy hour because the happy hour is already a thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna change it to the wavy
Wavy
hour.
hour, yeah,
you know what I mean?
that
I want an
fits you
hour of your
more.
time just to know
All
what makes
right.
you happy and all the other shit.
Okay.
Yeah, the wavy
so,
hour.
So we know you do content, whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
So we're gonna start like wrapping it up a little bit. But I wanted to know what are things people can expect out of you, and what do you like want to do like more? So you say you want to do like go into acting. We know you said you want to do a podcast, but is there anything else you want to tell the viewers of your audience like what you want to do else?
Honestly, I just want to have more fun. I have a lot of fun. I just want to have more fun and just more happiness. That's it. It's the only thing I can say. You feel me? Because a lot of times I'll be like, I'm working on this, but life go through ups and downs, left and rights.
Hell
You could be
yeah.
like, you doing this, and then some shit
Hell
might come
yeah.
up. Opportunity might come up. You might end up in another direction. So I've been stopped saying like, yo, what I'm working on next or whatever. I
Yeah,
just do it.
just
You
do
feel
it.
me? I get through it and I get to it.
You
Straight
believe
like
in
that.
writing that shit down, or
Write what down?
like how you just like think of it like just say it or whatever, but like writing your like goals and shit like down or whatever.
I ain't gonna lie, I've never been good at that. I've never been good
Respect,
at that.
respect.
I've never been good at that. I ain't gonna lie, I
Respect.
try. But like I said, shit happens, man.
Yeah, shit
and
just-
being a creative, your mind is always rumbling. You could be like, all right, I want to work on this. Next, I want to work on this. I got so many unfinished projects, bro.
Yeah, same.
But
same.
my motto for this year, I'm gonna end it like this. My motto for this year, doing something is better than nothing.
Facts.
Last year I did a lot of nothing. Just a lot of thoughts. I want to do this, I want to do that. I did a lot of nothing. Now I'm doing any and everything because something's better than nothing. Something gonna stick. Keep throwing on the wall, something gonna stick. A lot of shit gonna drop, but something's gonna stick.
Stick.
After that, you gotta just keep doing it, bro. Get to it, get through
Let
it.
it
You know,
hit.
talk my shit.
What that song? It's a stick. Let it hit.
Pull up with a stick, let
Yeah,
it hit.
pull up with a stick. Yeah,
You
that's what I
not
was
from
getting.
here. You was singing some other shit.
Come on,
It's
man.
all good. It's all right.
So all right, bet. So the Dilf Rock. Explain that a little bit.
So Dilf Rock, how that came about was, honestly, when Shiggy went viral off the Kiki dance.
Yeah, the Kiki. Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's lit. He got his own dance, but it's not his song though. So he not really profiting off the shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I want to come up with my own dance and song so I can really bank off the shit. And that's when I came up with the Dilf Rock. At first it was just for fun, but then I started seeing Wiz do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, this shit could really be something. So I started doing it and started like capitalizing on it.
Same.
And it's crazy. It's still to this day that people still come to be like, yo, ain't you the guy
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I was
like,
thinking
what
of
the
coming
fuck?
up to you to do that shit.
That's
or
why
whatever.
it's amazing that music is timeless. Everything is timeless, bro.
Yeah.
You think shit is for the moment? Nah,
bro.
Just keep hitting
You're
that
a
shit.
timeless. Like in my opinion, you're a timeless nigga.
I appreciate that.
I will
Thank
stick
you.
by that.
Yo, it's
like,
crazy. We in year 5 that I did the video with the $100 Tron and the bid and I'm still lit. Off of that one thing.
video.
And it's
But
crazy.
I just seen that shit circulated on Facebook like a couple weeks ago. I
Yeah,
was
people
like,
still throwing that shit up. Like, it's crazy, son. The world is crazy.
That's why I was like, I changed my prerogative. Like Brandon had asked me, King Brandon, shout out King Brandon or whatever.
Shout out King Brandon.
He
That's the
asked
homie.
out, and I say him like, cause I gave him credit for this. DT asked me the same question, but he was like, what type of content do you want to make? And I could not answer that when he first asked me that. Brandon, when we was in the B&B,
Yeah,
whatever.
you don't know.
And then when I thought about it, like I told you, it's like my cinematic universe. And I want to say I will work with Wavey's World one
That's
day.
a fact.
You're gonna
Nah,
see
we gonna
that.
do it. Just hit me.
Simple. And like Brandon had asked you that, and I finally found the answer to that question after like I did my Drewski audition. I was like, bro, I can make timeless content, bro. I could do it. Like I know I can, and I've watched wrestling. I watch many different shows or whatever. So I know it makes a storyline. I know it makes entertaining plot twists or whatever. And I was like, timeless content. So when I think about all the timeless niggas I've like watched, I was like, you're one of them because I will literally, you're the only one I can imitate almost every celebrity. I'll be like, we got him. We fucking got him. And I cannot do that. I cannot, and that pisses me off to this very day. I be like, wow, like sound like a chihuahua or some shit.
So good. It ain't for everybody.
It ain't for everybody.
But look, this is what I tell everybody. Like, you know, people call me, yo, I can't do the growl. I can't do the growl.
Yeah.
I said, listen, my version of the growl is not the right growl. Whatever your growl is, your growl.
Yeah.
Long as you growling and not wilding, we cool.
Yeah, I ended up sounding like Pop Smoke when he did that, like, yeah, like shit. All right, so the last question, right?
All right,
this
let's
is
do
my
it.
favorite question or whatever.
Okay.
What do you think is harder to be? Staying creative or staying inspired?
Staying creative and staying inspired.
Yeah, what is harder to be?
What's harder to be? Staying creative or staying inspired? I mean, both could be hard.
Mhm.
But outside of those two, the hardest thing could be is being yourself. A lot of people do not be themselves.
Okay.
You know, they get caught up in this life, they get a little clout and whatever, then they
Yeah.
turn into a whole nother person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They start to change. The hardest thing is being yourself, staying true to you and what you do.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, ain't real with it, ain't official with it. You know what I mean? You got to do what you do and just be yourself. So that'd be the hardest thing, staying yourself, staying true to you.
Agreed.
Remember why you started. You feel me?
Agreed. But you know, you took the easy way out, so you have to pick one.
It's
51%.
never an easy way out. You said staying inspired or staying creative?
Creative, yeah. Go with your 51%.
Saying creative or saying inspired? I mean, you say for me or
Oh yeah, for you. You can say for you.
for me it's neither, bro. Every time I walk out my house, I'm inspired. I'm still in the hood. I see new cars. I see cars I like. I see niggas with jewelry I like. I want all that. I see all that I want. That's my inspiration. Just going out the house.
This reminds
Saying
me of
creative. I'm creative all the time. I'm a creative.
fair, and I agree with your
It's
point.
neither, bro.
No.
It's neither for me.
This
I ain't gonna
reminds
hold
me
you.
of the SAT test when you have the option to pick him. Like, nope, I'm not answering this question.
Nah, all right, really creative, saying inspired. I don't know. For me, I can't explain it. You gotta probably ask somebody that goes through that. I don't go through that.
Fair. You know what? Fair.
Because I'm the type of person
I ain't
I do
gonna drag
what
it
I
out.
want when I want. You feel
Fair,
me?
yeah, same.
I do what I want when I
Same.
want. I don't feel pressure to. I gotta put something out. I'm not creative, bro.
Same.
I just take it. I be chilling.
Take it one day at a time.
I be
type
chilling.
shit.
If chilling was a person,
That's me. Yeah, that's you. Yeah.
that should be a while right here. Facts.
Well, that is all we have for our guest, Wavey's World. And I'm your host, One Mike, Chocolate Scene, or whatever you want to go by. So what's stuck
One
in
mic, one
NYC?
mic.
Like, comment, subscribe, follow, and we are out.
You already know. He didn't even want me to shout out my social media. This nigga fucked up.
Oh shit.
Nah, fuck with you. Yo, check me out, man. Wavey's World. That's Wavey, WAVEYS_world. Big Dilf was in the spot. Follow me on everything. Google me. Just look at me and listen. Don't smile at me. Just growl at me. Get your money up and not your funny up.
Don't
You
make
already
it
know
hot.
what's up.
I hope you enjoyed another episode of What's Cookin' NYC. You can't find us in any air fryer, and you can't cook us because we're available on all streaming platforms. Like, comment, subscribe.